Okay. This will be fairly common sort of original. Let's see if we can make it look really nice. So how big are we going to make this one? 200. I don't know if we're going to give it a background colour or not. We're not. Going all the way with the contrast this time. Going for the colour balance. Leaving out the black as usual. Let's see if we can make this one come up a treat. Alright, what is it? It is Northside Market. That sounds like a nice thing. I don't know if it's expensive or not. You wouldn't think so. You'd hope that being a market, it's got to be a refreshing change to the big supermarkets. I mean, but the supermarkets don't charge that much. They think they buy their stuff in bulk. I know that small independent grocers charge like a scrub ball, and you don't have the same variety, which is really sad. But I don't understand how they stay in business. But they're more. I think they're a bit more personable than, say, a Coles, a Woolies, or an Aldi, and that looks good because we don't have the writing on it for a change, so we just got the lovely looking produce. So we're going to make that into a mirror image. It's our master copy, and we're just going to put that on the recycle pile. I don't have a use for it. I don't go to the markets, so I'm just wondering which side we're going to put up first. We're going to put that up this way, so I'm just going to put that on the glass. We're just going to make a few adjustments before we launch into our job. So let's see how we go. Copied paper. We remove the 200. Whoops. And go here, and we're just going to quickly scroll across. Not too fast, but this silly thing's annoying. I think the contrast could be at 0, and the copy density, we got to 0 that out of light. And I think that's pretty much it. We're just going to make 2 copies off this master copy, and then the final 2 will be mirror images. So this will be a 4-way mirror image job as usual. I find these are really nice, in my opinion anyway, but that looks really rich and colourful. Actually, we've got to put it up there because we've got to put the other 2. It's a bit curly, unfortunately, and the bedding is a little bit wrinkled. It's hard to tell sometimes, but it looks like it's curling already. And it's not been that wet. It's not had any wet weather. We did have some cloud, a little bit of cloud, a fair amount of cloud cover this morning, but it didn't rain in where I was or when I was out this morning. So the sun's come back, and the clouds look like they're mostly gone from where I can tell. Anyway, that's our second quadrant. It goes down in the... Whoops, we just got to lift that up a bit. So just try and get the corners to touch without actually touching. Well, actually, we're going to get them to touch. We're just going to touch the corners together. This looks a bit crooked, so we're just got to pull it down a bit. So just going to try and make this... It's a bit crooked for some reason. Hopefully I can work it out when I add the mirror images in. So let's see what we have. Mirror image. Just turn it on. And we're going to run off 2 copies of that. Okay, that looks good. These are our two mirror images. I'm just going to move the other items away, out of the way while I'm putting this together. So that's one and that's two. And we're just going to add them together. This will be a real fruity looking, well, it's going to be seriously curled, unfortunately. For some reason we've got curling problems big time, despite taking measures to avoid it. But actually it's not too bad. That one there's a real poo-poo of a segment. So it's a real poo-poo because it's not staying as flat as the other ones. But anyway, if you can just see past the ugly curling, this is a nice looking fruity image.